My parents pick my reads. I like this idea and you don't like me. I don't know which way I'm gonna do this. Okay, I do have my books picked out and I know what, brother! Anyways, I do have my books picked out. These are 3 books that they're picking out, but they're choosing 2 for each. Okay, that doesn't make sense. They're choosing between 2 for each, so like, there's 2, they choose 1, 2, choose 1, choose 1. Yeah, I don't think I had to explain that to you, but I thought it sounded like weird in my head whenever I said that. For every single one, I have a physical book. For the first one, they have to choose, brother, they have to choose between Wildfire by Hannah Grace and Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. Because physically have it and I'm actually 30% into it. Next one she has to choose between is Out on a Limb, and then the equivalent to that one is none other than Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. I am also in the middle of this book. I am 45%, 274 pages on it. Look at my cute book. I have not had the courage, I guess you'd say, to go back into this world, nor the time to read all of these pages, because once I get back into it, I know I'm not going to stop for anything. I'm going to want to binge it, but I need to get back to it. And if they choose it, then I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to figure out how to do it. I might leave it for the weekend and binge it because there are 623 pages and I am on 270, about 300. So I'm almost halfway there, but that is also 300 more pages that I'm going to have to binge the freak out of to finish it. And then the next one is The Long Game by, oh my gosh, Elena Armas, which I'm so excited to read because I don't know if I read every single Elena Armas book. I read The Spanish Love Deception and The American Roommate Experiment, and the only book left is The Long Game. Hold on, there's another book coming out in the Long Game series that's the short list that's coming out July 30th. Well, that's the best news I ever did get. I'm gonna add that to my anticipated reads list. That's so fun, I love that. It's an engagement of convenience. My parents have to choose between The Long Game by Elena Armas or Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. And I did in fact start this a while ago. I'm on chapter 3, but I couldn't really fully like get into it, but also it is a thriller, mystery, a thriller mystery book, and with that you want to keep reading and figure out what the freak happens. So just like Iron Flame, I knew I was going to binge the crap out of it and I had to wait. Those are the books that my parents are choosing between. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to write it on pink sticky notes, and then I'm going to write it in this blue and purple actually. We have the first sticky. I'm going to pull it in half so that the sticky isn't sticky. I'm going to write Mockingjay in blue. Crap. I was about to say, imagine the book title was so long that it doesn't like fit. Anyways, we have Mockingjay written, Wildfire. Okay, and now we have Wildfire written. Out on a Limb, I'm gonna make purple. This is so sad, like, cause it goes big and it gets tiny. Oh, Wildfire. I think we're gonna make the physical ones blue. Iron Flame them, and then Daisy Darker. Daisy Darker. And The Long Game. Do we have it, The Long Game? Yay. These are our selections. And now we just have to have my parents do them. I'm gonna predict which one. So she's picking between Mockingjay and Wildfire. And I feel like Wildfire, but then I feel like she's heard me talking about Mockingjay, so she might pick Mockingjay. Do not mind how I look right now. Please don't pay any attention. Are you joking? I just went into the room, asked Mom if she was good for her to pick my books, and of course, somebody calls her. Is she done talking? Nope, she legitimately just left the vicinity. She left the vicinity. That's crazy. That's crazy. While we're waiting for her, I think we should do my makeup. I did it. This is what they look like. They're definitely not turning them. Oh wait, I need to turn on the light because it's horrible lighting. I'm gonna do it where you get to see the choices, because I was gonna do it where like you can't see them, but that kind of like ruins the point, and I want like you to decide.
I don't even know what we're doing, so
you're choosing between the books that I have for you. There's 2 book options.
For me or for you?
For me, I'm going to read them, but you're choosing them. So you can hold them. You can take them. So there's 2 options, Wildfire and Mockingjay, and you get to choose between the 2.
Wildfire.
What's the reason?
The reason is because I love to watch fire burn. Fire is so cool. So,
okay, so you want to know what's funny?
There you go.
Is that you can't go back on your choice. But, okay, this one's the Hunger Games series, which I've talked to you about. And what's funny is that she said, I love to watch fire burn. And in one of the Hunger Games, the most famous quote is that, moving toward the camera now, carried forward by my rage, President Snow says he's sending us a message. Well, I have one for him. You can torture us and bomb us and burn our districts to the ground, but do you see that? One of the cameras follows as I point to the planes burning on the roof of the warehouse across from us. The capital seal on wing glows clearly through the flames. Fire is catching. I'm shouting out, determined that he will not miss a word. And if we burn, you burn with us. My last words hang in the air. I feel suspended in time, held aloft in a cloud of heat that generates not from my surroundings, but from my own being.
Wow.
Cut! Cressida's voice snaps, bringing me back to reality, extinguishing me. She gives me a nod of approval. That's a wrap.
all right, make it happen.
So we get to read Wildfire, guys. Let me do my hair, and I'm going to listen to the audiobook of Wildfire while we're doing that. So I finally have my minutes back.
Confused.
She has 2 dogs named Pig and Bear. I love that. Go to Goodreads. Go to Progress. I finished this book. 4 stars on here. Hey guys! So, I finished Wildfire, as you've probably seen last. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm not doing so well. Have a hot white mocha. Finished Wildfire. It was really cute. I just felt like it kept going on, and it was never ending. And so much, like, I'm so happy that so much happened, but you got a lot of background because they went to summer camp and all that, and I just wish it was more like their relationship too. But I love that there wasn't really miscommunication, and if there was, it got resolved pretty fast. And even like the main girl Aurora kept saying, we're not miscommunicators, Russ, communicate with me. And I love how Aurora handled things, but it just, it's also a long book, so I felt like it was going on forever and ever. And then also I got really busy. It was over time that I was reading it too. I was listening to it, and then I would read it actually. But I did enjoy the book, and I think she's coming out with another book in June 4th, Daydream. And I'm so excited for that one because the girl I think is wearing a Taylor Swift folklore cardigan, and I'm so excited for that. But now, Legacies. Next on my list, we have Out on a Limb and Iron Flame. Dad is going to pick these books, and he said that he wanted to like not be able to see it, only I'll see it, and he'll just pick randomly. So that's what we're going to do. You don't want to see what they are?
No. I'll take that one right on my left. You're right.
You want to, okay. Okay. You want to see which one you picked? You picked Iron Flame, which is a 600-page book.
And I was just thinking that, I was just thinking like Moby Dick and all those, how long they are.
Wow.
I was just thinking.
No, you wanna, I'm gonna show you how big this thing is. I'm halfway through it though, so that's good. Of course he freaking chose Iron Flame. I just can't ever know peace, can I? Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? Nowhere did I ever say I'm a singer. Thank you, goodbye. Let's go. You wanna see how thicky Nikki? This is Iron Flame. It's the second book in a series.
Get busy.
Mom, look at what Dad chose. Iron Flame. The book's the second or fourth wing. You see how thick that is? I'm halfway through it, but you still see how thick that is. And he was saying how he was thinking about Moby Dick and how big those books are when choosing it. Mm-hmm. I said, well, of course, you know what? You chose the book that has 300 pages left in it that I'm freaking scared to read. Hello, party people. So, as you can probably see, I look a little bit different from the last time you saw me. It's been, I think, like weeks since I last talked to you guys. Because I'm finally reading Iron Flame. I got a little spoiler on TikTok. I've got multiple, actually, of something that happens in chapter 48. You probably already know. I was like, Qua? Needless to say, that really got me to start reading again. I was in Barnes, and I started reading. And it got really, really good, really, really fast. I'm back in the game. We're on chapter 38, and we're reading again. That's my update so far, so let's get to reading, squad. So much has happened so far. Guys, I'm low-key scared. I have finally made it to chapter 64. I only have 2 more chapters after this. I'm on page 605, and there's 623. I didn't know there's 23 actually. I thought it was 33. Crap, I'm really close to finishing. Frick my life. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I need to go to bed because I just closed my eyes. So much time and a half. I'm on like the second last chapter. My goodness. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I don't have time. What? Oh my god, this is in Satan's point of view. Huh? What? Who did he talk to? What the frick? What the heck? What the frick did I just read? What the heck? I don't even have words. It just ends like that. Can't even believe it. I have to text Ashley about that. I'm just like, bruh. Really? I can't even right now. I have to mark it as read on Goodreads. I don't even know what the frick I just read. What the frick did I just read? I can't even remember the beginning of it, to be honest. I was literally like 70%, nope, 50% done, and I was like, yo, I'm out. I'm out. And then now I'm just like, what the frick did I just read? 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 I can't even believe I just finished freaking Iron Flame. What am I supposed to do now? When is the next book coming out? When is Rebecca Yarros giving us more? I don't know. I don't know what the frick I'm supposed to do now. What am I meant? What was I made for? What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna figure out when the 3rd book is coming out. I'm searching up Rebecca Yarros. You guys know what time it is, because I did in fact. Anyways, you guys know what time it is, because I did in fact finish Iron Flame. I haven't even rated it yet, because I don't even know if there's like a good enough rating to rate it, because it's just, as you can see, the end of that. I was flabbergasted, I was shocked, and I am still not the same. I just don't even know what words are to put it into perspective, and I'm really cold. I just don't even know. I don't know. Yeah. Okay guys, we're back, and this time she's randomly choosing. Ah! Don't look. Don't look. Okay. These are the options we have for the last ones. Nobody look. Okay. I don't like this game anymore. I actually don't like it. Oh, slay!
Oh, you're happy.
I already started. Okay, so.
Oh, okay.
It's by my favorite author. We love Elena MS. I was listening to the audiobook before this, and I was like halfway into it, but then now I'm like I ran out of Spotify minutes to do audiobooks, which I'm really sad about, and I already did my Audible credit this month.
Oh, man.
But it reloads, like, halfway through next month, so I'll just do that.
Sure.
Or I'll just read it again. But then Daisy Darker is like a horror book, like little thriller horror book.
You better get to reading.
Yay, the long game won!
You're welcome.
I think her new book in that series is actually coming out in July, so that's low-key perfect. Slay! We're back months later to end off this lovely, my parents picking my reads. Yay! Hello, my besties. I wanted to update you guys on the long game, because I don't think I fully ever gave you guys an update since mom even picked it. So whenever she picked it, then I started listening to it again, and I started reading into it over the past few days and stuff. I am now about 70% into the book. I'm currently on chapter 28. I don't even know if any of these in this whole entire video have I fully explained and reviewed my thoughts. I don't even know if I finished my Iron Flame thoughts, which has been months and months since I read that book. Anyways, the long game is actually part of a series. Yeah, the Fiancé Dilemma is coming out July 30th. Oh, that is so soon. I love that. It's not actually that soon, but it's sooner. You know, I love that. Why? Guys, this is what's literally happening to me. I just wanted to see how it was connected to the long game. My bad. Oh. Oh my god, wait, I love this.
Kyleigh, what are you doing?
Vlogging.
Huh?
I'm updating them on the long game, which is actually updating them on the second book in the series, which is about one of the characters in the long game. I'm so excited. So I'm 70% into the book. Can't wait for the second one. I'm really excited because it's about one of the characters we met in the first one. I'm liking it so far. It has felt a wee bit slow. And in the beginning, until we hit the 50-ish mark, / 55, 60-ish mark, I wasn't receiving the Elena Armas feeling in this book. I didn't feel the chemistry between the characters. And it was kind of oh, but it was this and this and this and this and this. And I was just I just wish that they had more interactions. We kind of focused a lot on other stuff rather than the characters, which I love, but in this instance, it was highly on the other things instead of the characters, which made me think, oh, their chemistry isn't okay, their chemistry isn't that much. I don't know. That's just my thing so far. I'm just scared we're gonna get to the third act conflict and it's gonna be stupid or whatever. I don't know, man. I'm very interested. It's been a while since I've read an Elena Armas book. I'm gonna probably finish up this chapter and then I'll see you next. Which is either gonna be when I finish the book or when something's happening. I'm oh, let me videotape my reaction. I don't know, but I'll see you. Don't worry, I'll see you. Hello guys, we are going to be reviewing The Long Game by Elena Armas because the last thing you saw was me listening to the audiobook. I finished it. If you follow my Goodreads, you would know what I rated it, but don't ever trust my Goodreads because what I like to do is you can't give it half a points or 0.7s. Where's my phone? Goodreads, please do that. Please give us half points and stuff. I sometimes never fully give books a 4, a 5, a 3, a 2, a 1. I was about to say, I don't think I've ever rated a book a 1 or 2 star. Yeah, I have. I gave it a 3.99. Here's how I do the Goodreads rating. What the mother fork? If it's a 3.5, I'll rate it 3. If it's a 3.99 bordering 4 stars, I'll just go ahead and say 4 stars. But The Long Game. I love Elena Armas. I've read every single book that she's put out. I don't know what happened with it. It was still a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I loved it, but it didn't give the Elena Armas feel. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I'm a little bit sad about it. I went in with, I don't know if it'd be really high expectations, But I went in with good expectations for the book. Like, oh, this is a Lady Boss book. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to love it. As I said before, I didn't really feel the characters like chemistry. Also, the book was so long. The book was really, really long. And sometimes the book doesn't feel long. I know Lauren Asher, she does like big books. And I love it. I don't have a problem with the long books. But it's whenever it starts feeling like a long book. Spanish Love Deception. That one was a thicker book. But I loved it. There were so many interactions between the characters and stuff, and I was like, ooh, yes, I love. Now with this book, there was interactions, but there wasn't that much. I feel like we focused more on the plot besides the romance. Which with her, you're getting both of it. You're getting like the plot and the romance. But this one I feel like it was more so plot driven than the romance. And we more so focused on other things besides the romance. Excuse you. For such a long book, I wanted more with like the characters and stuff, which is why I rated it 3.99. It could be a good 4 stars, but it's just I didn't feel the connection between the characters, which is really, really sad. And I'm a teensy bit disappointed about that. But I am so ecstatic for the second one. I think I talked about this in this video. It has one of the characters from the Long Game in it. That about sums up basically this whole entire video because I just reviewed the last book in this video. I don't even know if I reviewed Iron Flame. I think I was so speechless in that. I think I was too flustered with how good it was. I don't even think I ever reviewed Iron Flame. I gave it a 4 stars on Goodreads. I would say like a 4.34. I think 4.34 is a perfect rating for it. It was very good. The plot twists were plot twisting. And I'm scared to find out where she goes with this series. I'm like really, really scared because the amount of theories that there are. And like, oh, I can't. I'm really gonna start crying just thinking about it, and I don't even know why. The series just has a special place in my heart. I think you tell it. And it's just so good. Rebecca Yarros has the power to literally like destroy all of us. Which is something very scary about books, is that like your favorite authors have like, you're in their hands. And it's like, oh, I could either break you or I could make you happy. Or I could literally put you in such a depressive state that you're bedrotting for months. That went a little bit deep. Just a wee bit. Okay. I think that's going to be the end of this video of my parents picking my reads. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for contributing to this video. Comment down below if you want another one of these. And if you guys want to pick out the books that my parents have to choose between, that'd be awesome. Or if you want my friends to choose my reads. My extended family, my aunts and my uncles, my cousins, random people, Instagram, anything, literally anything. Comment down below what you want to see. Subscribe and turn on your post notifications to get notified every single time I post a video because I bet you don't want to miss it. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Follow all of my social medias. They are of course linked down below as well as on the screen. Also, I have an Every Jules code down below which gives you money off. I don't know where that came from, but I think I kind of hate that. The Liquid IV code, I think it's 20% off and free shipping for both of those. My Amazon storefront's linked down below, so if you want any of these books, they will be linked down below. And I think that's all. Bye guys. See you next Friday. Florida, wait, Florida, money off, Florida. Okay, anyways, bye.